Hello, we're back. Yay! Technical difficulties. Our camera phone says you were one way and recording says it's the other way. So we're trying to figure that out. Just for now, we're going to start over real fast. My name is Dylan Thomas and I am the writer-illustrator of Lizzie the Lake Monster. This is my daughter, Lily, and she is 5 years old.
Yes, I'm 5.
Okay, so we are going to go through with it, even though right now it's not working perfectly. I just want to tell you, Lizzie has been around for a very, very long time. My sister's first daughter, she was born 30 years ago, and I created Lizzie as a gift for my sister and her newborn baby. I've been drawing her for a long, long time, and I finally put her down in a book. Very excited about it. And I'd like to thank, before I go any further, I'd like to thank the Children's Hospital. Love this reading series. It's amazing. I saw the other videos, and these books are wonderful, and I'm excited for you to be reading along. I will give you one little thing, though. This book is a bit different than the others you have read. This book is a book of poetry. I was named after a poet, and Dylan Thomas, that's his name, and my name is Dylan Thomas. And I was named after him, and I became one just like him. This is a book of poetry called Lizzie the Lake Monster. There she is. This is the official one and only plush toy. Boop, boop, boop. She's very soft and loving. And you can tell that she's green because green is my favorite color.
Me too.
You too, huh? All right. So here is Lizzie the Lake Monster. I'll try to get the shine out of it. There we go. And let us open to the title page. There she is. And this page is not important because, well, it is to writers. It's our copyright page.
This is again.
And here is the first page.
This is again.
Okay, so let's try to get the glare out. There it is. And I will read this one more time. For those of you who have been watching and you realize I'm going to read this poem one more time because we had technical difficulties. So, say hi to Lizzie the Lake Monster. She's a plesiosaur. Have you ever seen one close up? Close up. Have you ever heard that word before? Her parents were great sea monsters. I'm sure you've heard the lore. They've always been quite famous back from the days of yore. Monsters aren't bad creatures. See, they're just like you and me. Sea monsters are quite gentle. Most monsters tend to be. So tell your friends and teachers to scream loud and let it free. You've met a truly great monster. Your gentle friend, Lizzie. Hey. Okay, the next page. This is a sonnet. It is called, I'm not used to doing these backwards. Okay, it is a sonnet. And it's for Sammy. Sammy is Lizzie's best friend. Oh, I can't see. Sorry. Well, let's do this. Just kind of peek around the corner there, kid. While flipping through the foamy sea, Lizzie met her best friend, Sam. Sam's a giant squid, you see. His dad's the Kraken and the king, the ruler of New Birmingham, the kingdom of sea monstery.
There he is.
Thanks, honey. Sam likes swimming very fast. He'll stretch his legs before he goes. If you blink, he'll fly right past. You'll find he's fast as lightning. It's 1, 2, 3, and off he goes. And Sammy always has a blast. Yes, Sammy likes things over top. If only he could learn to stop. The next poem is about Tommy the Turtle.
It's Tommy the Turtle.
And it's called Naptime.
Nap time.
Tommy is a turtle. I think it's plain to see. He's not the yertle turtle kind. His kind is from the sea. Turtles live a long, long time. 300 years, I'm told. Tommy's youngish for one, though. He's 95 years old. Yes, Tommy is a turtle with a giant turtle snap. While others are out swimming, Tommy Turtle takes a nap.
Lizzy again. It's Lizzy again.
All right, this is the fourth of her friends. And it is Sissy, the sea snake. Sissy the snake is 17 feet long and slithers slyly through the sea. Say that 7 times fast. No, go ahead, really. I'll wait. Let's try it. You ready? Let's try to say it fast. Sissy the sea snake is 17 feet long and slithers slyly through the sea. Sissy the snake is 17 feet long and slithers slyly through the sea. Sissy the sea snake is 17 feet long and I can't do it. And slithers slyly through the sea. Whew. That was tiring. All right. Our next poem is called Through the Throughway.
That's Lizzy.
Yes.
It's again.
Because I'm reading it to you, I get to explain a little bit. These throughways are how these animals are called cryptids. How these animals go through the whole world. They have secret tunnels that are magic and they take them everywhere. So, through the throughway, Lizzie looks into the void. The passageway that once employed will let her see her friends outside the lake. Lizzie doesn't like the dark, especially without a spark of light to lead the way that she must take. Most times she goes with Mama Ness, together through the dark abyss. Still, she thinks this journey she can make. Lizzie looks to take this road, though her fear's a heavy load. She'll push on through and leave fear in her wake. Yay! She's gonna do it even though she's scared.
It's again.
All right. So this one is a double page, so I'll do this. Ooh, look at all that fun.
So that's fun.
And so this is, okay. This is the Pearl Palace.
The Poo Palace.
This is the Sand Dollar Bank.
The $10 bank.
This is the Scalopra House.
The Guapa house.
Whoop. This is the Radishell Hotel.
The Watershed Hotel.
And the last one, where my fingers are, is Horseshoe High.
Horseshoe High.
Yes. All right. Whoop. I'll try to get this. And this is a poem about the city that Lizzie has just gone to. And it's called New Birmingham.
New Birmingham.
There's a special place where all sea monsters go, where every creature's welcome and happiness does flow. This place was raised inside the great sea oyster's shell, and Mother Oyster's story is one to know as well. Before we give that one a look, we'll save it for another book. If it's something you'll permit, I'll take you round a bit. So, many wonders to behold, and each an ancient find. So pay attention as we go, no monsters left behind. All the buildings here in town are made from ancient shells, the shells of giant sea monsters that long ago did dwell. There's the grand Scalopra House, where Dame Ostrika sings, and there the mighty mollusks play. They are the Spongeball Kings. The great Pearl Palace shines above, and wherever monsters roam, the golden clam is waiting there to welcome monsters home. These are some of the wonders true, and proud to share I am. The town that beats all other towns is called New Birmingham.
New Birmingham. No.
All right. This is Fishy Fish. And Fishy Fish was one of the friends that I created for Lizzie. One of the first friends she ever had was Fishy Fish. And you could tell Fishy Fish is a tiny little fish compared to Lizzie. So, bye-bye, Lily. Lizzie, the lake monster, saw a fish, a little fish of bold, bright red. And when this creature first saw her, it was sure that it was dead. But Fishy Fish should calm its face and take a breath of cold, wet air. Lizzie likes fresh seaweed salad and doesn't care for fishy fare. She's a vegetarian. Now, Elena the Sage. If you look closely, you can see she's sick. She's got a cold, and she has a scarf around her neck, and she has a thermometer in her mouth, and she's warming her tail in the hot, warm water. And her little thing there, if you can read it, says, closed due to a cold. Oh no. Elena the Sage is very old, as her many wrinkles can attest. But when it comes to wisdom told, Elena is the best. From north to south, to east to west, she's a wonder to behold. That is, unless our prophetess has come down with a cold. Boop. All right. Oh, this is the poem that's for Emma, the inspiration of Lizzie. My little niece, Emma, she's not little anymore, she's in her 30s. But I thought that if I was going to make Emma any kind of sea monster, I would make her a sea monster just like Lizzie. So she's a plesiosaur also. I am happy. I am free to feel the things I do. Look close and you'll see me. Strong, though, can feelings be, and even when they brew, I am happy. I am free. Sometimes I'm sad, unhappy, feeling just like poo. Look close and you'll see me. At other times I'm angry, but it doesn't change what's true. I am happy. I am free. Once I even scraped my knee and cried the whole night through. Look close and you'll see me. Many monsters in the sea think Down syndrome makes me blue. I am happy. I am free. Look close and you'll see me. My little niece has Down syndrome, which is a genetic disease. It's an extra chromosome, and she feels, if you know anybody with Down syndrome, you know that they are just like everyone else. And so we wanted to really let everybody know. Now, this poem also is written in VNL form. For those of you who are adults and are reading and want to pull apart the poems in this book, they are all poetry that is of the highest order. The sonnet is a true sonnet. I made up the rhyme scheme, but it's a true sonnet. This is a VNL. So there are many, many different poetry types in here, and I think you'll get a kick out of pulling them apart and discovering the poetry. This is a poem that has a visual pun, and it's in the end, and I will give you a second to see. So, it's called Treasure Chest. Sunken, sunken treasure chest, buried in the sand. How I'd give most anything to hold you in my hand. Don't give away the joke. Get away, don't give away the joke. My child is trying to give away the joke. So I'm going to start over. Sunken, sunken treasure chest, buried in the sand. How I'd give most anything to hold you in my hand. I hope that you're not empty. I pray that you might burst from lots of stuff like diamond rings and not from liverwurst. Oh, my lovely treasure chest, just waiting to be found. I guess I better find you. I better look around. And if you look around, do you see the treasure chest? Do you see it? Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Lily. There is the treasure chest. And the poem leads you right to it. All right. Okay. So, this poem, I keep doing this backwards, it's called The Hummingbird Fish.
Hummingbird Fish.
I made this fish up. It does not exist in real life, so bear with me. The hummingbird fish. Hummingbird fish, buzzing, buzzing round. Put your lips together, you can make their tickly sound. Bums abound. Oops, I mumbled so much, now my whips are on the ground. This poem, for those of you who like to pull poems apart, you'll notice that Water Lily is the title, and in the words water and lily, the lily, which shouldn't be capitalized, is. That's not a typo. That is to let you, the reader, know that I wrote this poem for a person. And if you know it's written for a person, then you will understand what the poem means even more. So I wrote this for my daughter, Lily, and it goes, water lily and ocean lily, see her petals glide.
Mom, please.
Water lily, amazing lily, never has to hide. Water lily and awesome lily, strong against the tide. It's my little advice to her, and to say that you're a strong person and you can always make it. You just keep going no matter the obstacles. Because remember, tides try to push you away, and you want to be strong. All right. This is called Hide and Seek. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Hide and seek, find a place, then you hide. Here behind, there inside, hide a day, hide a week. Can't you hear? Someone's near. Hold your breath, close your eyes, hide your front in disguise, then you poof, disappear. Boop. This next poem I love because my friend Sammy has a thing called ADHD, and it makes him impulsive and he does fun things. And here he is being a crazy daredevil! Sami is a daredevil. Sami is a daredevil. He's quite the roguish child. He likes to swim the fastest. He likes his ruckus wild. Here he is a parachute floating down the sea. If you were a daredevil, how crazy would you be? You ever think about that? If you were a daredevil and you wanted to jump over a ball that was too big for you, but you wanted to do it anyway, would you do it? Better ask your parents first. Ooh. Now, here's a fun poem about the most popular game in all of New Birmingham, and it is called Sponge Ball. And if you look close, if I get my hands here, there's the sponge ball right there, and there's all Lizzie's friends, and they're playing. And the goal is a big shell. All right. Sponge Ball is the most famous game in all New Birmingham. If you get a chance to play, do so if you can. Try and find some friends to play. You can invite them all. Watch out that your friendly game does not become a brawl. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. All right. I wrote this because I am also a voice teacher and I'm a singer. So is my wife. And so we wrote this because this is what we do. We sing and we study. And she's studying her voice. Lizzie has a lesson because she really loves to croon. Studying with the diva. See the diva? There she is. Boop, 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 boop. Studying with the diva helps her learn to sing her tune. She practices her breathing and works her memory. She learns her notes and rhythms and sings in the right key. Lizzie has a lesson. Every week she goes. She's not that great at singing, but she surely nailed the pose. You see the pose? She's going, oh. One of the lessons of the Lizzie book is that you can do whatever you want, even though it's hard or even though you're not good at it. If you keep practicing, you'll become very good. But don't give up just because something is hard or just because you're not good at it. If you want to do it, you do it, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. Okay. All right. Turtles love to laugh. So that's Tommy the turtle. And he is just enjoying that fish there. Turtles love to laugh. They laugh at every slightest thing. From seahorse riding crustaceans to manta rays who sing. Tommy has his favorite though. When he's feeling down, he goes to watch his favorite fish. The funniest one. The clown.
There he is. Over there.
Yep, that's the clownfish. You see, he's juggling. All right, this next poem is called Lizzie and the Mollusk. Don't give this joke away either. My daughter's giving away all the jokes. All right, so Lizzie and the Mollusk. So a mollusk is a small animal that, thank you, good. Point to it again. Point to it again for me. That is a mollusk. And a mollusk is a little animal that lives inside of a shell. And a lot of times you don't see them. You find their shells on the beach though. So here we go. It says, please don't eat me. I'm too small. Plus, I don't taste good at all. I'm so little. I'm minute. Could you see me? I'm so cute.
The crab.
Please, You'll get shell cut in your teeth. Please just leave me in my sheath. Let's be truthful. I taste drab. You'd be better off with crab. Show them the crab. There's the crab. He's hiding going, what? Don't eat me. I don't want to be eaten. No. He doesn't know that Lizzie is a vegetarian. He's safe. Okay. This next poem is, now we have to remember that not all poetry is funny. Some poetry is what we call poignant or meaningful. It's touching. And this poem is about Lizzie's mom, and Lizzie's mom has a disease that is in her brain. It's called depression. And depression can be very difficult. And so this is for Lizzie, and she's talking to her, she's looking at her mom. So they're both very sad because Mommy is hurting. The poem is called Mommy Has a Boo-Boo. Mommy has a boo-boo. I can see it in her eyes. Whenever Mommy's hurting, it always makes me cry. I don't see a boo-boo on her tail or on her fin. Maybe Mommy's pain comes from somewhere deep within. I see her pain. I see she's sad. It makes my heart just melt. It's hard to know that Mommy hurts and not know how to help. Yeah. Okay. This, getting close to the end now. This is called the water dance. Flip your fins, flippers fly. You can fail, still you should try. Swish your tail, spin and sway. You can fail, that's okay. Practice, go, find your stance. Soon you'll know the water dance. You see Lizzie's dancing. Now I have to say that this is an early book. We rearranged it, and I don't have a copy of the rearranging yet. So when you read your book, there'll be a couple poems that are out of order, but you could just flip real fast to find them. They're very easy to find. But this is the last poem, no matter what. And it's a double page, and it's called Evidence. Evidence. Little Lizzie wandered up to see the bright blue sky. But oops, she got her picture taken by some sneaky guy.
Baby's over there. Hello, hello.
And if you look, that's the picture he took of Lizzie's head above the water. All right. And that is the end of the book. And boop. All right. So thank you so much for letting me read my book, Lizzie the Lake Monster. Very excited about her, and she's going to have more books coming out. We're going to tell more stories about her world. The next book is going to be about, thank you, yay. The next book is going to be about Sami and Lizzie together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So say bye-bye. 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 Thank you for listening.